Rameshwaram Cafe reopens its doors. Puja and prayers for revamped Bengaluru Cafe. After tragic blast, Rameshwaram Cafe bounces back.
We are very truly blessed to have such a wonderful support. We will make sure that, and we'll even take care of our safety precautionaries in all the way to our customer.
Security beefed up, metal detectors installed. Rameshwaram Cafe is set to serve again. Top focus on 6 p.m. Prime.
8 days later, the very popular Rameshwaram Cafe in Bengaluru's Whitefield is opening its doors to welcome customers once again in the hope that the fears of what happened 8 days ago will not prevail as they crowd back in to get their favorite meals. I'm Shiv, this is 6 p.m. Prime. We'll be taking you straight to Rameshwaram Cafe on the show today. 8 days after an improvised explosive device destroyed the calm of India's garden city, Bengaluru, exploding inside the city's iconic Rameshwaram Cafe in the suburb of Whitefield, the eatery is finally ready to open its doors once again. On the 1st of March, you don't need any reminding viewer, the popular Rameshwaram Cafe was rocked by a blast during the peak lunch hour. At least 10 people were injured. The bomber had ordered Rava Idli, picked up a token from the cash counter and left a bag containing the bomb at the cafe. But Rameshwaram Cafe is all set to bounce back this evening. Metal detectors have been placed at the entrance and 2 individuals have been hired to keep an eye on all customers and monitor any suspicious activity. Sadly, all of this once again is proving to be reactive. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, along with his deputy D.K. Shivakumar and State Home Minister G. Parameshwara, are the chief guests for the grand reopening of the Rameshwaram Cafe this evening. India's premier investigating agency, the NIA, is now probing the case, as you know, but the Bengaluru Cafe blast accused still remains at large, last spotted in the coastal town of Bhatkal.
I would like to say thanks to each and every Indians and saying that, with huge responsibility, again we are standing back, at your service. And I'm promising you, we're going to deliver the best out of best South Indian food to everyone as we are doing it. And, we are very truly blessed to have such a wonderful support from each and every individual of our especially our Indians, I mean to say. We will make sure that, and we'll even take care of our safety precautionaries in all the way to our customer. Not only we, in all hoteliers, it's a lesson for us. We make sure that, we'll take care of our customers very well. And as we're delivering the best out of best, we're going to do that forever.
I want to go across now straight to the Rameshwaram Cafe, which has just opened its doors. It's a ceremonial opening today and the public will be invited back tomorrow. I want to go across now to India Today's Nagarjun Dwarkanath and Sagai Raj, who've been reporting on everything that's been happening over the last 8 days. Naga, coming to you first. Are the cookers on? Is the food ready to be served once again at Rameshwaram Cafe? It's been 8 days, which is not a long time, but it's going to be back to business as usual.
Well, Shiv, I am at Rameshwaram Cafe here in Whitefield, Brookfield. It's only for invitees today. The counters are open. I am at the coffee counter. My coffee here is ready. The hot filter coffee of Rameshwaram, which is quite famous. If I can show you the consistency of it, nothing has changed since a week, Shiv. Let me take you across the hotel here. As we speak, the puja is going on. You can see the puja there. The Navagraha Homa is going on. And let me take you to the owner of Rameshwaram Cafe himself, Mr. Raghavendra is joining me. Mr. Raghavendra, I've got a hot cup of filter coffee with me. Nothing has changed in terms of the taste. What has changed in 1 week?
The energy level of us has grown increased 100 times more. With more spirit, with more energy, we are bouncing back. With all the blessings of, all Indians and the Kannadigas, So, we are bouncing back. That's what I can say.
for all the sweet memories. I think, sweet day, you should have a half cup of coffee with me.
My pleasure.
Cheers to the resilience of the Kannadigas. Shiv, you also are a Kannadiga. You have heard the man Raghavendra himself, who is a local Kannada boy here from Kolar district, saying that the resilience, we have come up with much more stronger spirits as in the last 1 week because they have cooperated with the police investigations. The police are doing their job, and now back to life and back to work for Rameshwaram Cafe and its staff. And for me, it's filter coffee time.
Well, lucky you. I can imagine what that filter coffee is really like from all this distance away. And you know, Rameshwaram Cafe has been very, very popular with its patrons. So it's a happy occasion that the doors are opening now and people can get their rava idli or their uppit or uttapam or whatever it is they want at the cafe starting tomorrow. I also want to bring in India Today Sagai Raj Naga. I'll come back to you in a moment. Sagai, today is a ceremonial opening. Or invitees only. Are the VIPs already there? The Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister, the Home Minister, are they already inside Rameshwaram Cafe or are they going to come?
First before I talk about the invitees, I just want to say that I'm jealous that Nagarjun has chose coffee counter instead of the dishes because I can't go to the coffee counter. I can just show the other counters. And talking about invitees, Shiv, the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister and others were supposed to come, but they didn't turn up. But you get to see celebrities here, popular figures here who have come on invitation, and everybody are here talking to the owners of the restaurant. Let us go and check with the dishes that they have prepared for the invitees today, whether the taste remains the same. The speciality of Rameshwaram Cafe is masala dosa. Do you have masala dosa today? Do you have masala dosa today? Can you give one plate of masala dosa? Huh? Let us speak to them what they feel after this particular blast. आपको कैसा लग रहा है? Blast के बाद आज काम पे आए हो, कैसे लग रहा है आपको? वहाँ मोटिवेशन है और क्या आपको डर लगता है काम करने?
नहीं सर, अच्छा लग रहा है सर, अच्छा लगता है सर।
क्या क्या है आपके पास मेनू?
सर मसाला डोसा है, पुदीना मसाला डोसा है, गार्लिक है, फ्री प्लेन है, इडली है।
अभी क्या दे सकते हो खाने के लिए?
कड़ा भात है सर, कड़ा भात का सिरवा।
You can see that employees are motivated. Even the owner was telling that this particular incident has motivated him to open the branch across the state as well outside Karnataka in the days to come. This is a kind of the motivation that the owner as well as the employee have. So now we can see that Kesari Bath with ghee here in Rameshwaram, the speciality and special food if you have to reach on a special day here in Rameshwaram Cafe.
I'm very, very jealous of both Nagarjun and Sagai because they've got first dibs on the preparations as the cafe has now opened. Whether it is Kesari Bath or filter coffee or any of the other wonderful preparations that they have there, you know, this is something that, you know, is important to the people of Bengaluru viewer. You know, we're going to continue to keep track of this story. I'm going to allow Nagarjun and Sagai to enjoy their, you know, mini meals there as the evening wears on. Today is only a ceremonial opening, but this is an important occasion because 1 week later, remember, even though Rameshwaram Cafe is opening its doors finally to the public once again, the fact remains that the person who planted that explosive there just 8 days ago is still out there. 4 arrests have been made, but Bengaluru has been made to feel exponentially more unsafe. You may have metal detectors, you may have guards, you may have security personnel, but whether this was ISIS or whether this was some other organization that has done this, it has made one of India's biggest, safest and most progressive cities feel much, much more unsafe. And until the people responsible are caught and the conspiracy is resolved, that's how it's going to be. We're going to wish all of the patrons, we're wishing Rameshwaram Cafe the very, very best, and we will continue to update you on how that evening turns out. Sagai and Naga, thanks very much for joining me on this segment.